Good day to you all, podcast enthusiasts around the World Wide Web and the social media. I just bring you here. I'm Lawrence, and I'm talking to you about the Dodana Tshuma case, where the Zimbabwean was basically alleged to have killed his family, ran off to Zimbabwe from the United Kingdom, and subsequently ended up in South Africa. The question we're asking today is, what's the latest on this case? Today being the 21st of July, 2026. Now, here's the thing. First of all, initially the guy was thought to be in Luveve, Bulawayo. And obviously at some stage he crossed the border into Zimbabwe, where he was subsequently arrested in a place called Kensington. Kensington of all places. You know, names around the world have got all English heritage. So he was caught in Kensington and then subsequently found with an armed pistol. And the South African police have detained him and have communicated with the British authorities over in Bedfordshire. And they have said to them, well, we will conduct his case, look at your extradition request, and then process it accordingly. Now, here's the thing. While in the detention of these South Africans, he has to undergo some legal ramifications for having a gun in his possession, and that can carry a maximum of 15 years. The only problem with that is that he then delays his departure to the United Kingdom to face alleged murder of his family, his wife and 2 children. So that's really quite in abeyance at the moment. And the case has been set for tomorrow, the 22nd of July, as to when both items will be itemized out in court. First of all, the gun charge, which is liable for under South African law. And then secondly, the extradition to the United Kingdom, which obviously carries much higher penalties than a gun charge. So at the moment, he's sitting there in Johannesburg, awaiting the potential for a hearing tomorrow. He wasn't allowed any bail, obviously. Flight risk and all that sort of thing that you can envisage with an international refuge status that he's under at the moment, somebody on the run. And so now what we need to do is just find out exactly what will happen tomorrow, and then I'll give you an update in the next couple of days. So essentially, we're sitting waiting to see and hear the outcome of tomorrow's court hearing, and then subsequent to that, what the British response will be to that hearing, and what the South Africans will actually say with regard to both charges. Suffice to say that at this stage, no news has occurred, nothing has yet been heard, and I would expect that the British authorities are waiting in anticipation. So I remain yours, Lawrence, on this podcast. Just as I said, a quick update, and Dodana Tshuma awaiting a court hearing tomorrow on both the charge of possession of an armed gun and also the extradition potential back to the United Kingdom for the murder of his Zimbabwean family, wife and 2 children. Thank you for your time.